Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning in to the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call. You can give me a call tonight at 412-575-2600 is the number, or you can always reach me on Twitter. We'll be taking your questions and tweets on the internet, emails, phone calls. Phone calls are the best, so give us a call, 412-575-2600. Tonight we'll be talking about Steelers training camp. Bob and I were there yesterday. I was there all day today, but the rain forced me back into the studio. Some changes for the first day of training camp in Latrobe. They moved it from St. Vincent to Latrobe High School, and they moved it back an hour because of the rain and inclement weather. It was pouring there all day long, and if you saw any of my tweets today, you could see pictures of the fields at St. Vincent. They were basically underwater. They had tarps on them. So it was a dangerous condition. So they moved it to the field turf at Latrobe High School, and they managed to get an entire practice in. Mike Tomlin called it an awesome first day, is what he said. So the Steelers are off to a good start on the practice field, other than Le'Veon Bell not being there, Martavis Bryant not being able to practice. Juju Smith had some minor injury, minor issue today at practice. But other than that, it seems like it's pretty good, and the Steelers are off and running. Tomorrow they practice again in front of the fans at 3 o'clock. It's pretty much like that every day until they play their first game. They do get a day off each week. So the first game's coming up in New York, and we will televise that game against the Giants. That's next 2 Fridays, 2 weeks from now. They are back in business with game number 1 of the preseason. Both Bob and I will be there. Charlie Batch, we carry the game live. So make sure you will tune in to KDKA-TV. Battle and Buccos in San Diego right now. Jordan Luplow was up to bat just now, second inning, and he started in right field. The Buccos are 4.5 back. They're getting a little help right now. Second place, Milwaukee, who they trail by 2 games, and Milwaukee's beating the Cubs. So things working out. Just the Pirates got to win a couple days until the trade deadline. I want to get your feeling on where they are right now. I kind of think it's going to be a combination of both. They're going to try to sell and buy. I don't believe they're buyers right now, and I think the organization won't go in that direction. They never do. That's not their MO, and they're not going to sell anything because that would just kill attendance for the rest of the year, and I don't think the ownership wants to do that either. The other big news today, Pitt is in some big trouble for the first 3 games of the season. The Panthers issued some disciplinary actions against some of the bigger team. First of all, Rory Blair, he's done. He was dismissed from the team. All these guys violated some kind of team policy. The biggest one, the biggest star in the mix is Jordan Whitehead. He's suspended for the first 3 games of the season, so he's going to miss the Penn State game, the Okie State game. And that's just not good news for the Panthers, especially Penn State. I mean, this is the guy that they need out there against that Penn State offense. The Panthers do. Jordan Whitehead, he's suspended for the first 3 games, along with Quentin Wirginis, the linebacker. Alex Buxer's suspended for the first game. So all 3 of them are out for the first game. But Wirginis and Whitehead are out for 3 games, mainly that Penn State game. I don't think you should be too concerned about the Youngstown State game this year, but you never know because Youngstown beat Pitt a while ago. I don't think it's going to happen even without those guys. So we're going to have to see what happens now. You need guys like Hamlin to step up, some of these other younger guys. Whitehead's hard to replace, and I don't know if you can replace him against Penn State. I think that's I think they potentially, the Panthers, if you want to talk about Panthers who open up camp in about a week, they look like they're off to a 1-2 start. Especially without Whitehead in the mix. I mean, it's going to be a tough game as it is up in Penn State, but not having their best player, arguably their best player on the field, is going to really hurt. No question about that. So talk about the Steelers, the Pirates in action right now. Rob King doing the telecast tonight. He's calling play-by-play. He's pretty good at it. He very rarely gets to do it. He did some high school games. I did some sideline work with them for a little bit, and Rob King, he's just a pro. He's one of the very underrated. He doesn't get to do it a lot, but he's really good, and like listening to him tonight on the broadcast. So give us a call about the Pirates and what do you think they're going to do at the trade deadline. Maybe about the Steelers in the first couple days of camp. What's your impression? I can give you my impression. And, of course, if you want to talk about the Pitt Panthers and the problems on the football field right now, it's all open for discussion. Give me a call. 412-575-2600 is the number, or you can always tweet me at Richie Walsh. Be back in a couple minutes.